Someone has put me in charge of gladiators. When asked for my qualifications, I simply said, "Are you not entertained?" And now I'm in charge of this gladiator school. Now, whether glory or tragedy befalls these gladiators is yet to be determined, but it will definitely be entertaining. So in order to get my ludus, I need to win my first battle, commanding these pretty impressive gladiators. But look at who I'm fighting against. These guys are extremely... What is that thing? It's like a machine of legs and arms. So let's just go straight at him. I'm gonna get up here, and then a dual slash should do a pretty good job. And I can do 3 of them since I got 3 action points here. If I take any damage, I mean, I got 600 health. I'm gonna be fine, right? I can also create a trap, so maybe I'll get this guy trapped. I think it's my turn next, though. So I'll put it there, end my turn. Remove all stacks, and it's this guy, Lucius, versus the Amalgamation. Like, look at this guy's helmet. That's the coolest helmet, but then you see him on the battlefield, it's incredibly creepy. I want to say a big shout out and thank you to Bloodgrounds and Daedalic for sponsoring today's video. You can wishlist the game and download the demo using the link in the description below. Now, we want to do this rope rush to apply vulnerable to him, although it's a 50% chance. And his armor's down, so we'll take 2 slashes, dropping him down to 200 health. Okay. Now, we got 4 movement points, so it's like I can get away from him if I was so inclined. Ooh. So by moving by him, we just got stabbed, and I'm going to put a trap right in front of him, hopefully luring him in here. We'll end our turn. We're taking a little bit of bleeding, and now it is Elenia, my archer's turn. And I've decided just to shoot him 3 times. And we'll move 1 space to the left, hopefully. Oh, look, we did get this guy trapped. He was still able to get some hits on, though. And now my patron here is getting dual teamed. Wait a minute, Oh, I guess that makes sense. The Amalgamation sort of hovers, so it didn't activate the trap. So Kustos here is almost dead. 1 more blow, and the crowd should go wild for my victory. Well, temporarily victory. Don't think I have enough to get the Legionarius here. He's down to 13 health, but he is bleeding. And I'll use a minor potion. Gain 1 additional action point? That could be pretty awesome. Ooh! If I get on this space, I pick up invincibility, which is going to be pretty helpful when I'm fighting the Amalgamation. And I can inflict bleed on all enemies within range, so that's both of them. So if I pick this up, I get 2 action points. Just got to make sure I can get a shot off. We'll take out the Amalgamation. So now it's this guy's last turn before we take him out. He is retreating, and he just died due to the bleed, so our first victory is at hand, and as a result, we get some pretty powerful gear, and we've just created our ludus. Here is our town. Now from the inn, we get our first gladiators, and they're all free. But we need to do a little bit of building. So we're gonna build the infirmary, a market, where we're gonna buy gear, and the academy. I'm gonna buy this awesome spear and equip it to this guy. I love the gear customization. And one of the things we can do is actually give this wooden club. We could be dual wielding wooden clubs, but wooden clubs are kind of lame. We need better gear. And then by equipping that shield, I actually accomplish some of these subtasks to get more free stuff. And at the lower levels, it seems like there's a lot of pros and cons with their traits. But Cassia being able to heal in level 2 sounds pretty good. I'll send her to the academy to begin training. And from here, we go to the city of Zaharr for our first challenge. Rufinus, Latra, and Brutia have entered the fray against... Oh gosh, we've got a giant spider and a dude with a huge mace, aptly named Brutus. Now, we don't have any archers or anything like that, but I do have a magic gladiator, Brutia. And her initiative says, well, you go first. So we could see... Oh, okay, the spider's in the earthquake range, so we'll try that. And that was all the actions we have available to her. On to Rufinius. Now, I wish I could kick this exploding oil jar at them, but I can't. But what I could do... How does it... Okay, it explodes there. I think what I'm going to do is place my signum here. And it's going to give us armor. Now, I think I could rush Brutus. If I move here and then rope rush him. Oh, it's only 3 tiles. They're not in range just yet. Oh! Brutus just made the oil jar explode, We've got a favor of armor and a favor of experience. Ooh, I definitely want to get that favor of experience before this battle is up. So I've got a flame slash for 2 action points or casting a ranged magic spell. This guy's got 26 health and he's got a little bit of armor. I could also add burn to the target. So let's do that. A little damage over time. Now our best warrior is definitely Ruffinius. We've given him the mighty spear. All right, I think I can, oh. Okay, well, Brutus was on guard. I'll smack the spider, and I'll smack Brutus twice with my mace pummel. And now it's Ruffinius' turn. One of the cool things about this is I can conserve movement points if I use Rope Rush. It does a little bit less damage, but the guy was at 17, so then that should allow me to get all the way over here and get this favor of experience. I don't want to end the fight just yet, but I can't get past the spider. So we'll end the turn. And I'm going to give it to Ruffinius. Ruffinius, you get the final blow. The honor is yours. Now, our challenge isn't entirely completed, because if you look here, we actually have 2 battles we have to win in a row. And we just unlocked a consumable trap. So I could change that out, which I will do so. And you'll notice that we don't really heal between rounds. Oh, these guys, Corellia and Corellia both look like they throw knives. I think we're going to want to close the distance relatively fast. Yeah, they're throwing little shivs at me at the moment. Just not ideal. So I'm gonna rush them with Latra here. My Retiarius, which is one of the traditional gladiator classes. I get to throw like entangling nets. That would give us armor. You know what, let's just beat them up. Oh, we missed. Well, I need to get here and then do the rope hook to get in the final space. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to attack. I really love that rope hook ability. Oh, and the spear goes through them. And I can rope hook here and get 2 kills. Ruffinius is a beast. So from that, we get some gold experience and no devotion. And we can continue back to our city. So while we were gone, Ruffinius leveled up. And Cassia, you should be training at the moment too. Yeah, okay, she did about 1/3 of a level passively here in training. Now we got a little bit of gold here, but before we go to anything else, we're gonna want to heal our warriors up. So for a small price, about 20 gold, we can instantly heal them all, and we can see what's available in the market. We've got a rare gladius, the classic Roman sword, which we could give, but we don't have 821 gold, which is a shame. But we did win a simple gladius. So from a big stick to a proper sword, and we'll give him the little plain circlet, which will boost health. And I'd say that we're ready to go back into the arena. Now, the next way to get gold is to finish the easy challenge, they say, which is 2 easy battles, a remedy, and then the final fight. You know, I don't think we're going to need these wooden clubs anymore. So we'll sell them for the measly price of $5. And I want this. This helmet looks amazing. Spend 5,000 gold. Okay, well, we did that. This is a little bit better. We get some experience gained. But we're out of gold, and we have the easy challenge in mind. I think the best things to take in, in Arcane Shield, invincibility. Absolutely. And we do need to heal Latra. So the first battle, it says easy, but there's 3 enemies. One of them is named Flamen. Probably got flamethrower stuff. So maybe with Brutia here, I might be able to pull off an Earthquake. Okay, yeah, I can do some Earthquake. Pull this guy forward a bit and do some damage. This has a range of 4 for Entangle, so I should be able to move here and entangle this foe, lock him down, and I like how we're gonna hold that down. Okay, so do any of these explode? This does, and that does. Unfortunately, I can't throw my spear. Oh, okay. Flamen has magical abilities. The spider has ranged abilities. Now watch this. This might work. I should be able to activate the pot with this earthquake. Oh, it exploded after it moved. Well, it was a good idea and lessons were learned. So I think with 2 slices of our sword, okay, it will take 3. We'll defeat the little spider and we'll get some armor and move out of the way for Big Daddy Ruffinius to get in here. If any of these, experience is always so tempting. So I should be able to rope in and get 2 thrusts of the spear, which should be enough to end the second foe. I'm gonna start making my way over to experience. We're just gonna power level Ruffinius. All right, Flamen, what you got for us? Should I explode all of them? Well, I moved him close to me. I think I want to ensnare this guy. I can double ensnare? Oh, that's awesome. Gonna run past him, try to get the experience. We'll heal ourselves up a little bit and end the turn. Okay, yeah, he's magical, so of course he's got ranged attack, and he's doing 8 bleeding. All right, we ensnared him for a second time. Now it's time to finish him. So we were able to pick up the experience before we ended the battle. Now we've got to go to the next one. Hey, Broody leveled up to level 2. And Latra looks like she's pretty close to getting to level 2 as well. 3 enemies dispatched. Gold experience given to us. Collect 4 favors. Audience quest rewards. And we've got our second battle here. Oh, what is this? A frozen arena. Applies stacks of frozen ground up to 10 empty spaces every 5 turns. So we get to see which ones they're gonna be. We want to avoid those. Now this thing is a spiked pillar. We've got spiked pillars across. There's a lot more going on, and if we use 2 consumable items, the crowd will love it, and we'll get 1 random tier 1 item. Okay. I'm gonna try out an earthquake again. I really wish I had an archer for some of these arenas. Being able to dish out range would be pretty good. So I'm gonna ensnare this guy. And Ruffinius can use a potion, so we're halfway there. I don't want to be right next to the spiky pillar. So we'll break this and move up and wait. So what does the enemy Brutus and Flamen and Karelia bring to bear? Did you see those spears just protrude out from the spiked pillar? Aptly named Spiked Pillar. So I can use a flaming sword. Nice. Oh, stop throwing your little dirty knives at me. I mean, they have to come to me, right? Other than Mr. Knife Thrower. Gain 1 additional action point, which would be pretty massive. I'm gonna do that with this guy, because now I've got 4 moves. I should be able to finish Karelia off, potentially with that blow. And I'm gonna use the thrust. Now, if only this guy was behind him. Ooh, they're stacked up. Ruffinius, if I could get right here, could stab them both. But what's cool is I can make both of them burn. Now, I do need to use a second consumable. I'm not sure if I'm gonna win the battle here. So let's just do it. To get Opulence 1. Okay, good. 1 guy definitely died. And we should be able to finish Brutus here. Oh, he's got 8 health. What's this? Gain 10% health. That would be good for Latra, but Latra's a little bit far away. Ooh, what is that? 1 additional action point again. All right, Latra, you should be able to entangle. Cause a little bit of bleeding. I'll get a favor of power and favor of health. And the final blow. Brutus is dead. Latra's leveled up, and dare I say it, Ruffinius has a chance of leveling up after this next battle. When I just got some boots, which increase health and crit chance for one of our lucky. Oh, and I can heal for 60 gold. Honestly, I'm only missing 5 gold. I feel like that's pretty good. I might as well just save the gold. Now we ran out of potions on the last one. All units of opposite team are healed for 15% of max health. Okay, that's pretty powerful, and it is a common thing. I don't know what we're gonna be fighting. We'll do this. This seems pretty straightforward. Now, I can't give me the boots in the middle of the fight, unfortunately. I really would have liked to. Okay, we've got 4 enemies. Now, they outnumber us, but they're a bunch of chumps. We got them. I feel like in moments like these, the best thing to do is just be overconfident and charge in blindly. I do need to get rid of this exploding oil jar. If I could lure... Okay, I honestly think we should just... I'm not sure the range on their magicians or their spider. And I don't like having to give up initiative here, but at the same time... Check this out, okay. I'm gonna drop this down, and then I'm gonna move everybody over there. And we get a little buff to armor here based off that. Did they just teleport? Okay, I just saw some lady in rags. I was like, that's gonna be easy to defeat her. But apparently, Berenice is the elite enemy. You just destroyed... How rude. All right, well, we've got to destroy Berenice. And lure him in 1, and then it would explode. Okay, it's not the time to do that. How do I make room? I just worry about an exploding pot. Minus 25% health to target. So it doesn't have a set amount. It's just 25% of your health. You have 400 health. You have 4 health. It's a little bit different each. Okay, I can attack and move out of the way. So Bernice, get ready to die. We're going to take you out, hopefully this turn. All right, now I got to move you out of the way. Ouch! Luckily, the armor took it. Okay, remove 1 negative status from your gladiators to get Purifier, which is more gold and a random item. We do want that. Absolutely. And I do have this. The Greater Tinctura Remedy. We are not prepared to use that. We have no negative stuff. Bernice is slowed up, though. We're going to entangle you. Let me use 1 movement. I've got 3 more. Now I need to get out of the way somehow. I would take damage. Okay. I'll take damage either way. She's going to do her little slap. But I have armor, I think. Yeah, I've got enough armor to absorb that. I wonder... I don't think I can walk through. Okay. This is problematic. Well, the best I can do is this. Rope rush. And just destroy Flamen there. Maybe if I stay here, I'll lure the spider to get on this tile and get stabbed by the little spiky column. Gain 1 additional action point? I mean, that would be good next turn. Can I mark anybody? Can't mark anyone. Okay. Oh! Was that you? Did she do an earthquake? She did. Yeah, you're gonna get spiked. Sucker! Alright, does anyone have any negative stuff? Yes. Latra has stun, so we need to use the Greater Tinctura on you. Hey, Purifier. Do we get another one by completing this? Click this button to expand or contract. I would like more quests, audience. Are you not entertained? All right, so from here, I had a really cool idea. To move here, you do the earthquake, push her forward, and then it'd have to blow up. But I'd lose you know what? We who are about to die salute you. Is it not going to blow up? Okay, cool. Well, it didn't blow up. Bernice, it's time to die. Well, almost. We're going to run over here. Ow. And now Rufinus, our glorious leader. I have 3 action points. He's pretty weak. I've got, yeah, I should be able to destroy him right here. And what's that? It was nothing. I thought there was something on the ground there I could pick up. Brutia, it is your honor to slay the champion Berenice, who is a magus. That apparently is like a waterbender. Goodbye, Berenice. You've been weighed, you've been measured, and you, my dear, have been found wanting. What's that? Ooh, 3 additional move points? Don't mind if I do. All right, and then we're gonna do a little flaming sword here on this little spider boy. What's that? Strength, max health, and max health. So, end this. We are victorious once again. Okay, so we have beat the easy challenge here in this town, which was next on our track of glory, and we got some good stuff. So I'm hoping we have 10 billion gold. Well, unfortunately 982, but you know what? Who's leveled up here? All right, Latra has leveled up, so we could go dash through or Aegis. Oh, I feel like dash through is gonna be pretty powerful. This is what we just saw. Submerge. Liquefy into a puddle. I like windstorm. I mean, if there's one element we like, it's wind over water. You catch what I mean? Seems 2 more turns and Cassia will get to level 3. She's a healer. Oh, a glimmering scepter for 855. Okay, so at the moment, my caster is using a birch stick. Yes, a birch stick. A piece of wood. But if I get this, it's 4 damage plus 3 chance of crit and gold. I feel like that's just an obvious choice. Are there any gladiators that we want to purchase, though, first? An archer would be really, really good to have. They're all, well, they're level 1s. We'll pass on it for now. I shall get the glimmering scepter. I guess we could sell a lot of this stuff that we may not use, just for the money. So anything that we're not using, anything not locked down, crit chance +1, soldier boots. Yeah, I want that wand. Now we need something better than some rags here, I think. And you get the plain tunic. You're going up in the world. You'll get the boots. And I think we're gonna want to heal. Oh man, that's quite a lot of health, or quite a lot of gold rather. So for 120 gold. Aha, Bahir, the little man with the horns. The royal prefect was here earlier. He was asking about a license. Hey, 105 more gold for winning the first easy challenge in Zaharr. I want to level up the infirmary. So now we have a medium challenge, and you can see all of the different regions, the different ages. And luckily we have no gladiators in the graveyard, at least not yet. And hopefully never, but we can't be too sure. All of our crew seems pretty stocked up. We could use some gloves if there's any available. which there are not. We could re-roll, though. Ooh, a soldier breastplate. Damage multiplier of +1%. The next thing would be this breastplate. And then on to the medium challenge. Now, Latra and Brutia do need to heal up, though. Ah, the 40 gold doesn't heal them all the way. Oh, my. Oh, there's a hard battle at the end. Okay. 1 easy, 2 mediums, and a hard. So basically we need to take this with very, very minimal loss of life. So this will be the greatest challenge we've faced, and we can't even enter it with full health. We're pretty close, but we're losing about 9 health in aggregate. Oh my gosh! They've got a cave troll. No, look at this thing. Fulgur here is huge. Be able to pull him in and have him get blown up by 2 of these oil jars? But if I could get both of them, it would be better, right? Beggars can't be choosers. Blow up. Blam! All right, Flamen is down to 4 health. I feel pretty good about that. Now it's Latra and then Fulgur. I guess what I could do is throw something down here so we can start getting armored up. Yeah, I guess. All right, Fulgur, what are you doing? He's gonna, do a lightning storm. Okay, can I blow this jar up, please? Sure would like to, because Ruffinius just got -8 health for that. Oh, and Ruffinius is stunned. That's unfortunate. Defeat the last enemy with ability Flame Slash. That's rather specific. Okay. Defeat an enemy that has status mark and apply snare 2 times. Wow, there are a lot of interesting little buffs here. Well, we're gonna end the turn. Okay, -2 health there. The armor's definitely helping out. Did he just heal himself? So I gotta kill the last enemy with this Flame Slash. All right, so Flamen should die to the earthquake. The crowd goes wild. And then I can move up over here. Oh, I moved away from my armor. You know, mistakes being made and all. All right, I got the movement points. All right, should be able to get down pretty low. And then I want to get back into this thing's good graces. But I will take some damage from moving. I've got the armor. Okay. Oh, did you just stun 2 of my people? Oh! I do not like that at all. What's that? Favor of armor, not a flavor. Ruffinius, you're still stunned. Buddy, you're my best warrior, and you are stunned. That's really unfortunate. We're getting really messed up here. 16 to 20. I should be able, yeah. This spider's dead. We'll take it. We'll lure you in. What? Oh, it, mistakes are being made today. Mistakes are being made. All right, we'll just end the turn. Now here, what do we want to do? Could ensnare him? Oh, I missed it. Defeat the spider 5 times. I'm gonna move back into armor range. Ooh, you need to pick up the health, don't you? So, move here once, move here, do the rope attack. I gotta make sure I do not kill him, but definitely weaken him. I fear that 1 more spear will end it. Brutia goes next. That's who I need to win with the little flame. This is risky. Oh, I should have marked him. Mistakes. Flame slash. Yeah, I lit myself on fire. Yes, packed with the flame. Good. All right. Now, Ruffinius is pretty messed up. And we're going into medium battle. Then we can heal up at Remedy, and then we've got 2 more battles. So we gotta make sure our consumables are set. They're as good as they're gonna get, because we don't have a lot. Oh, they got an archer, and they got a knife thrower, and they gotta do with, yikes. This is only the medium fight, right? Skilled enemies. I can pull them both up. All right, I stunned 1 at least. -8, that's unfortunate. All right, I should be able to entangle. Oh no, I'm gonna put this right here. We desperately need the armor. Defeat an enemy using the environment. That's gonna be tough unless we can lure him in to the spiked pillar. And I'm gonna use the healing. I guess if I go here, I'll lure him in to those 2 tiles, hopefully. There's a lot of guys. Okay, this guy's gonna get stabbed. Yeah, not 10 damage is nothing to scoff at. We're bleeding here. I need to get rid of the bleeding. If I move, I get hurt. That's 61 health. I need more potions. Hey, look at that. Little double tap. Double tap, double slap. There we go. Heads will roll. Now they're down to 3. Now it should be Ruffinius' turn. Invincibility status. Prevents the next damage received. Okay, that would be awesome. All right, I'm gonna mark him, and then, all right, he's gonna die. If I stay here, I think he'll die. And I need to do that for this. Oh, arrow to my neck. Ouch. Stop shooting those arrows. Okay, Ruffinius is getting just 3 arrows from the flank. Okay, I don't like that at all. Brutus with a 16 crit? Hey, all that for... Okay, Ruffinius is below... What? Ruffinius is dying. Okay, well, what do we do to not die here? Gain 1 strong. There's no health anywhere on the field. I have 1 minor vitalis. This could be interesting. Okay, I'm gonna slap you. We'll move, and we'll set them both on fire. Okay. Wow, this guy's got 98 health. Oh, that's me. I lit myself on fire. I lit myself on fire? I lit myself on fire. Oh, shoot. Get out of here, Oten. I need to make the fire stop. 3 additional movement points. Okay. Ouch. Yeah, I lit my... I'm still a little upset that I lit myself on fire. 41. That's just not enough. I could get invincibility, or I could find a way to kill this dude. Let's get the... Yeah, I walk through here, I get 10 armor. If I kill him before the... Yeah! Then hopefully this snare doesn't go off, right? Yes, okay. No residual damage happened after. Ruffinius just leveled up. By leveling up, he got full health. That is a massive, massive improvement. We still have 2... We still have a medium battle and then the hard battle after this remedy. So... Brutia needs to be healed. Latra? I don't know who lit you on fire, girl. But whoever that is, they're brilliant. So I could heal everybody for 25% max health for 90 gold. Which I have 401. And then... Oh, I can't do that. The price is 30 gold per gladiator level. Why can't I do that? I thought I could do that. Help me, I need more healing stuff. Okay, well, we're running low on consumables. Create a smoke shroud. Okay, we like this, the knee collector trigger. All right, another medium battle. Whoa, we got a spider lady named Virium. Elite enemy. Okay, and they're saying that this is a, quote, medium difficulty. So if I pull you in, I could set up both these traps. I think we wait. I think we do indeed. Now, where can I put a knee collector trap? That would blow up right there. So we'll put it there. Oh, she's still bleeding. Oh, that's inconvenient. -4 health on turn end. Could we not bleed, maybe? Or is that, like, your special thing? Ruffinius is demotivated. Buddy, you're gonna die. You can either die or live. That should motivate you. And we got 2 little flamin' dudes out here. Okay. They're sort of getting lured in. Oh. Okay, if I did it now and exploded it. All right, now, I don't know what to do with you. Is this even wise? I mean, we're out of range of most of their attacks. They're gonna have to come in. There's just like lots of exploding stuff. Okay, consumable items, we're definitely gonna get Opulence 1. I wouldn't get both of them, right, if I did this. I'd in fact only get 1. 80 health, 15. This is 25% of target. I need him to like move over 1 more. I'm trying to lure him in, even though I'm getting this blood stuff. Okay, now... Aha! Oh, okay, you just spit purple stuff at me multiple times. Great. I think we tried something and it was not the best thing to try. If I go here, I get attacked, but if I go anywhere else, bleeds need to go away. I thought they would go away. We gotta end this fight faster than I thought. I'm gonna ensnare you, slap you once, and I guess that's it. Okay, there's a lot of favors for movement. Okay, interestingly enough, the enemies seem to not do a lot of moving themselves. Okay, I could trigger all those to explode. I guess that would affect Corellia. He would lose 25% of health. That's nice. Get the little Virium spider lady on fire. Still waiting on like an earthquake to do good job. Wow! Brutia is getting brutalized. I gotta kill this thing. I can turn an ally invincible? Prevents the next damage received, but it's not stackable. So it's like, I'd lose it to bleeding. Phineas, you gotta get in here, man. You gotta save us from this spider lady. All the favors are going to the enemy's side. All right, we activated the explosions. I've got to retreat. I'm on fire. I'm bleeding. And maybe the armor will help just a little bit. Corellia just needs to survive this. Or excuse me, Brutia. Latra and Ruffinius can probably still carry this battle. I almost wonder if I shouldn't use this on her now. We'll get Opulence out of the way. All right, so some damage was mitigated. Oh, snap. He did the knife thing. All right, Corellia, you're gonna die. All right, now we gotta rush these fools. How do you really need potions to get these things gone. All right, 10 additional armor. We'll take it. I have 3 action points. Can I mark anybody? There's no one to mark. There's nothing to do. End the turn. I wonder if the armor that we're spawning from the flags can help Brutia survive this. All right, I can get movement points. I could do an earthquake. Oh gosh. No. I thought I had more movement. Okay, I gotta end the battle here. Latra and Raffinius, we can do it. We can do it. We can make it happen. There's a chance. Ooh, I'll get some experience. Ooh, Brutia. Oh, Brutia, you're dead, dead, dead. Dead, 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 Brutia. Unless, do that. I'm hoping the armor helps her. Don't let her die. She's got 2 health and 5 armor. Okay. Now I need to kill him. All right, he's got 23 health. There's a chance I do 24 and end the fight. Oh, he's got 4 health. No! We lost the gladiator. Oh, that is very unfortunate. What's this? Gain a small amount of gold? We're not going to be able to get anything before the fight's over. It's actually Flamin's turn next. -9 health. Okay, not ideal. 4 action, and I can rope in. Okay, so we'll get the experience. Ouch. I'm really doing this dumb. Mistakes were made in this battle. Mistakes were made. Brutia, you fought bravely, but unfortunately you fell. Level 2. So close. A budding career. Now what's interesting is you can't leave the challenge. Oh, look at this. Heals a single unit for 30% of their max health, but adds weak. Okay, and then we've got Smoke Shroud. All right, so we're going into a hard battle with only 2 gladiators this time. Oh, shoot. Orion here is a named foe with 157, and he just netted me because he's like, watch this. Okay, we got the usual foes we're used to. All right, I'll drop that down. What do you do? Oh, you just blew up my flag. We did get 8 armor out of it, and I'm stuck in place. I literally cannot do anything. Units standing in that space receive Shrouded. What does Shrouded do? Maybe they can't see me. Haha! 30% increased evade chance. Okay, that's pretty cool. And I need your health back up. And that's all we can do because we can't move. And of course we're like double bleeding right now. Wait a minute, I should be evading that, right? So it's a dude in a loincloth with a wooden club, and he's the big champion that we have to fight. Well, might as well start doing the damage. What was that? Can I get unnetted? How do I get unnetted? I desperately need to get unsnared. Yeah, Latra. Give it to him, Latra. You may die, but you will go out gloriously. Oh my gosh, I literally cannot move still. Luckily, I can stab 2 spaces away with this. But man, like what's going on here, game? Get me out of there. There we go, the ensnare's gone. Ooh, okay, a little double smack. Raffinius is really not having a great time. And Latra's stunned because good. It's like, take 42 steps. We've taken 3. That is the state of this battle right now. Brutus, don't be bad, Brutus. Yeah, come in and get slapped, Brutus. Oh, movement points. Okay, what's that? I think I dodged whatever it was. All right, so I'm gonna take the additional movement points, and I'm gonna try to see. All right, I can move 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I couldn't get the strength. Do I take Orion out, or do I take out the other foes? Ow! This is tough. I'm gonna take out this Flamin. I kind of have to. Otherwise, Raffinius is gonna die. Guys, I hate to say it, but it's gonna happen. So I need to do my bravest here to take out some of these other foes. I'm at 30 health. Yeah, 17 after massive bleeding. You really need items. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's not good. What's this? 10% health, strength. Ow. Doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to do it. Brutus. See, this is the problem about being a gladiator lord. You know, you're responsible for these brave heroes. I really wish I could have finished him off there. 10% of max health. I will take some damage though. He's got some little. Oh wait, this guy's still alive? That guy is still alive. You gotta be kidding me. How did I miss that Brutus was still alive? Oh my gosh. Did they both slap me? Yeah, they both slapped me because they're like, why don't you go over by the explosive hot pot there, Baron? You gonna have fun over there? It's gonna blow up. He died! But this guy moves all the way over here. Latra's at 32 health. Gain 1 additional action on pickup. I'm stunned. I'm stunned. Latra, you brave, brave heroine who's stunned again. Rest in pepperonis. She's at 1 health. Yeah, I move. Biscuits. Latra died. Now we get no gold from the end of that. But overall, we got 526. That's not even enough. And a plain tunic. That's insult to injury. And look at our brave graveyard. Ooh, the Undertaker. Oh, and they take their weapons with them? Those would be helpful. Ruffinius, our first casualties. We're going to need more. Unfortunately, we can train more. And the good news is if you're party wiped, just go back to the Novice Challenge and level them up. And don't do what I did where you rush everybody straight into the next one. We probably could have used a little bit more training before dealing with the medium challenge. Once again, a huge thank you to Bloodgrounds and to Dalek Entertainment for sponsoring today's video. You can wishlist the game and download the demo using the link in the description below. And please let me know if you want to see more because this game is awesome.